Emaar Development is not simply another real estate developer listed in Dubai. It is the company behind some of the city's most recognized master plan communities, including Downtown Dubai, Dubai Marina, Dubai Hills Estate, Arabian Ranches, Emaar Beachfront, and the Valley. For investors, Emaar Development offers exposure to Dubai's residential property market through one of the UAE's most established developers. So is Emaar Development a stock worth tracking? Let's break it down. Emaar Development is listed on the Dubai financial market under the ticker symbol Emaar Dev. It is a majority-owned subsidiary of Emaar Properties, but there is an important distinction between the two listed companies. Emaar Properties is a diversified group with businesses across property development, malls, hospitality, leisure, and international markets. Emaar Development is more focused. Its core business is developing and selling residential and commercial properties in the UAE. In simple terms, when investors buy shares in Emaar Development, they are primarily tracking the performance of Emaar's UAE build-to-sell property business. The company has delivered more than 82,700 residential units since 2002. It is currently developing approximately 53,000 additional units. Now, let's look at the numbers. In 2025, Emaar Development achieved its highest ever property sales of 71.1 billion dirhams, an increase of 9% compared with the previous year. Revenue increased by 44% to 27.5 billion dirhams. Net profit before tax rose by 52% to 15.5 billion dirhams. The company ended the year with a revenue backlog of 125.2 billion dirhams. This backlog is important because it represents properties that have already been sold but have not yet been fully recognized as revenue. As construction progresses and homes are handed over, a portion of this backlog can translate into future revenue and profits. Another important point for shareholders is the dividend. In March 2026, shareholders approved a dividend payout of 4 billion dirhams. This represented 100% of the company's share capital and was Emaar Development's highest ever dividend. The momentum continued into the first quarter of 2026. Property sales increased by 22% year-on-year to 20.1 billion dirhams. Revenue rose by 36% to 6.9 billion dirhams. Net profit after tax increased by 49% to 3.5 billion dirhams. The revenue backlog expanded further to 134.6 billion dirhams by the end of March 2026. Emaar Development also launched 10 new residential projects during the quarter. The company's portfolio includes established communities such as Dubai Hills Estate, Emaar South, Rashid Yachts and Marina, Emaar Beachfront, and the Oasis. It is also expanding to newer destinations such as Grand Polo Club and Resort and the Heights Country Club and Wellness. Another major development came in 2025 when the company acquired 36 million square feet of prime development land. This land has an estimated total development value of 120 billion dirhams. From an investor's perspective, there are 5 things to monitor closely. First, property sales across Emaar communities. Second, whether the company can convert its large revenue backlog into cash flow, revenue, and profits over the coming years. Third, construction progress at the time of delivery of homes. Fourth, the impact of new land acquisitions and project launches on future growth. And fifth, whether dividend payments remain attractive and sustainable over time. Emaar Development is not a recurring rental income business like T-Com Group. It is also not a turnaround story like Union Properties. It is a large-scale property development business closely linked to demand for new homes in Dubai. So is Emaar Development a stock worth tracking? Absolutely yes. The company has recognized brand, a substantial project pipeline, a large revenue backlog, and a strong record of property sales. But investors should monitor Dubai's property cycle, project execution, cash flow, and the stock's valuation carefully. A strong company is not automatically a buy at every price. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not investment advice or a recommendation to buy or sell any security. Please conduct your own research or consult a licensed advisor before conducting any trade.